Every game begins the same way.
Before we dive into the exclusive details of this news I've just unearthed, I need you, Orioles fan, to do one quick but fundamental thing. Go ahead and click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. This guarantees you'll be the first to receive these in-depth, exclusive analyses that only Orioles Fan Central delivers. Your subscription is my fuel to continue bringing you the best and most detailed content about our team with the seriousness and rigor of someone who understands the game and the passion of the fan. Now, let's get to the good stuff, because I have hot information from inside the bird's nest that you won't find anywhere else, and it points directly to the strategic future of our beloved Baltimore Orioles. My fellow Orioles fans, I bring you information that I consider to be the key piece in understanding the direction the franchise will take this offseason. Sources from inside the warehouse bar, who closely followed Craig Albanaz's presentation as the 21st manager in our history, confirm what many of us already suspected, but with a level of detail that gives us a surgical view of his methodology. Albanaz's hiring, announced on November 4th, 2025, still resonates as a success in the front office hallways. It's no surprise, as he arrives with the aura of the right man to reverse the difficult 2025 campaign, a year where, yes, the team finished last in the AL East, but where the inherent talent of our young base cannot be ignored, even with the setbacks. Albanaz's mission for 2026 is clear: to lift the team out of that uncomfortable spot and put them back in contention, echoing the success and promise of 2023. Albanaz himself, in his introductory press conference, was emphatic when addressing the roster's potential. I quote the words I obtained, which highlight his vision. "The talent jumps out at you," Albanaz said. "Even playing against them this year, yeah, it was a tough year. A lot of injuries, but the talent throughout the roster is impressive. And when you have a young group of players who get to the big leagues and have success, like in 2023, and they have a difficult 2025, it's really hard to prepare those young players to face that adversity." The depth of this statement, my friends, goes beyond the cliche. It shows that Albanaz has already internalized the reality of our roster and understands that the adversity of 2025 was not a statement of incompetence, but rather a trial by fire. He added, on a note that borders on cautious but extremely realistic optimism, for them to see that happen on the biggest stage, again dealing with the injuries. I wouldn't say it was a poor performance, but they can perform better in their view. So it's great to see the work they're going to put in this offseason. We're going to come back next year and really embrace that challenge. Albanaz's attitude is inspiring, but as we know, Major League Baseball doesn't live on good intentions alone. A concrete action plan is necessary, and this is where the most valuable information we've managed to gather comes in. The time for celebration, as Albanaz well knows, has already given way to the need to structure the future. During an exclusive appearance on the MLB Network on November 7th, just 3 days after his introduction, Albanaz detailed firsthand his initial roadmap as the new Orioles manager, and what he revealed is a deep insight into his management philosophy, one that prioritizes human capital above all else. In his words, obtained through reliable sources, closely following the manager's statements in the national media, he described his first steps as follows: "It's chaos in the best possible way. You're trying to learn about the organization, the people, the different departments, and on top of that, we also have to complete the coaching staff. This is the first layer of the strategy, but the number one priority for the offseason, which is the core of this analysis, is different." Albanaz continued, and here is the crucial detail: I want you to absorb, and most importantly, you want to get in touch with all the players. You need to get to know them, see how they're doing during the off-season. So it's been incredible, and fortunately, there are a lot of great people in this organization who are helping. This, my friends, is Craig Albanaz's first and most important priority: building relationships and establishing empathy with the roster. This is a specific piece of data that is not just a nod to the press, it is his trademark. In the scouting the front office did on Albanaz, one of the most highlighted characteristics was precisely his ability to develop this empathy and solid relationships with the athletes, turning them into allies. The fact that getting to know and connecting with the roster is at the top of his to-do list, surpassing even complex roster decisions or off-season negotiations, speaks volumes. This is not just a trend, it's a strategic approach aimed at maximizing performance. When a manager establishes this personal connection even before spring training, he is investing in the team's trust and resilience. Recent data shows that teams with high internal cohesion and player satisfaction, especially in young rosters like ours, tend to have a less sharp decline in performance during adverse years and a quicker recovery. The investment in personal well-being and relationships is, in fact, an investment in long-term productivity, vital for a roster that needs to move past the frustration of 2025. It's a smart move focused on the human side of the game, which ironically is what drives the statistics. The main news is undeniable. Craig Albanaz's first and greatest priority is not a major free agent or a blockbuster trade, but rather the establishment of deep relationships with the roster. This is a strategic move that seeks to solidify the team's culture and extract maximum potential from our base of young talent. Now, I ask you directly, fan, do you think this approach focused on personal relationships is the right way to reverse the 2025 situation? Do you believe that Albanaz's priority of connecting with the players before any roster movement is the smartest strategy for the Baltimore Orioles? Leave your informed opinion in the comments. Don't miss a second of the Orioles moves. This is your exclusive news channel, and you know I will continue to bring you the most detailed insights and objective analyses based on reliable sources. To access quick updates and in-depth analyses like this, subscribe now, turn on notifications, and become part of our community. We will face this off-season together, analyzing every strategic step of our birds. Share this video so more fans can join the discussion. Until the next update,